They're almost there. Check, check, check. Hey, and we're good.
Oh, wait, hey, welcome back, guys. Hey, it's John here at the Acoustic Shop here in Springfield, Missouri, where it's actually decent weather right now, guys. And it is New Guitar Thursday because it's Thursday, and that's what we do every single Thursday, unless something happens and we can't do it.
So far, I think it's been pretty much every single Thursday.
Well, there's been like a couple, like we were out of town or something.
Sure.
And there wasn't a New
I
Guitar
guess that's
Thursday,
true.
And,
Thanksgiving.
yeah.
Never do it on Thanksgiving, yeah.
Probably
that's a
Christmas,
different thing.
We won't have a New Guitar Thursday that week.
Maybe so. That should be next year. This year it's on a Wednesday.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be back here on Thursday. Are you going to do New Guitar Thursday?
Yep, that one's going to be a fun one. Get excited in a couple weeks. All right, welcome everybody in. Hello, Vince. Hello, Dawn, Teresa, and Jake, and Christopher J. Star Fox is in. Yay, we do have a little unboxing. So
does he play Star
welcome,
Fox,
welcome.
do you think?
I would assume so.
Do you remember that?
I know what the game is, but I've never played it.
Yeah. I had the frog.
I've never played that game before.
That intro, you can't forget that. Anyway,
Okay.
sorry.
Anyways, let's see.
I can tell she's just like, thank you, John.
Thank you
was
for that, yeah.
for sharing.
I'm just reading comments.
Even Trent's falling asleep listening to you.
That's great.
Trent, stay awake. No, we just suffered through a long morning of filming. In fact, I got to go back and finish up some filming that we did today of some guitars, including one that we're going to show you today, which is going to be pretty awesome.
Yay!
Again, as always, if you guys have questions, let us know what you guys want to hear about. Let us know where you're watching from. We love hearing from you guys. I guess we're going to be hearing about this Iris guitar that I'm standing on.
Yeah,
right
I have no idea what that is. Do you know what it is? Do you remember?
I think I know.
You think you know what it is?
Are we going to take a bet?
That means
to see
this
if
is going to
John's
be...
right? I'll tell you what I think it is.
Okay, tell me what you think it is.
I think it's a BB.
A BB?
A BB. Now here's the problem. I don't remember what a BB is.
I saw the product getting made earlier. Actually, John, I'm not going to bet with you because you are right. That is correct. It is a BB something.
I think the BB is the small scale guitar that they built, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. So we're going to get into that. I guess it's not a surprise anymore, but we'll get into it still. And hello, everybody.
See if it made it in here in this box, I guess.
All right, I'm going to read off a couple of these. Vince says he's waiting on his SBS package. Should be there any minute. That's so nice.
We have canceled it.
No. Let's see.
It's not true.
Teresa said, just got done restringing one of my guitars with the new strings I ordered from Small Business Saturday. I love them. Thanks, guys.
Yay!
Glad we could get you some strings. Don Curtis says that he's feeling a lot better. He had a little bit of a surgery.
Had part of his body taken out.
Yeah.
You know what? We had a discussion about this the other day. Let's all discuss, should we preemptively just get rid of all the things that we no longer need anymore?
Should we?
Gallbladders and spleens, things of that nature. Let's just get rid of them preemptively.
Okay.
Just to have the surgery.
Maybe it would just be easier,
when you're born, you should just have that surgery and just get it over with. Be done with it. That's what I think.
You think that's the move? Okay.
Yeah. Wouldn't you sign up for that?
Yeah. All right.
Like, yeah. She didn't even
Brian says, I am listening to you, and that's a silly idea, and that's a foolish idea as well, John. Gosh. Okay. Brian says, hi, everybody. Got my SBS guitar today. It's a balmy 19 degrees in Pennsylvania. So got to wait on the 24 hours to unbox.
I would recommend
that's
doing
cold.
That in 19 degrees.
Yep.
I definitely let that thing
That is cold.
Here's the question. Was your guitar at a price point where it qualified for the Dreadnought guarantee? Because if so,
I don't think so.
I don't remember what his order was.
I don't think that Brian's was. I could be wrong.
If you did get one, make sure to scan that QR code. It will help you. You could be able to download the app, be able to know
exactly when it's ready to open. Yeah. All right. Tomas says, I'm going to share this live stream on Facebook to try and do my part to get TAS to 50,000 subscribers. I want to point that out because we are so wildly close to 50,000 subscribers. Just tell every friend that you know that, that we need the subscribers. So thank you very much for doing that. All right, let's see if there's any questions. Get your questions in there, by the way, for John, or if you want to see any guitar, please do that. Well, let's go ahead and go to opening up something.
Okay, what are we gonna open up?
Whichever one you want, honestly.
Let's start with this one. I'm going to bring one of these. No, there's one here. By the way, we're down to a few, so if you are looking for one of the Acoustic Shoppe Ultimate Practice Stools from Rock and Sock, we're down to just a few colors, and get them in while you can. These, by the way, are one of the best Christmas gifts out there. They're not a super cheap product by any means, but that's why they're so awesome. This one, there it is. They have a adjustable foot peg that sits right here. You have adjustable seat that goes up and down. Well, this one's all the way down. Look at this. Woo! Yeah, adjustable back, does everything. This is about the only way I can sit through a whole day of filming / doing anything. But we filmed this today. These officially released, and we got them in. I think this particular guitar is already sold. And I just sold one of the dreadnoughts as well. I think I have one more dreadnought available. But it is the Hawaiian Country Boy Touchstone. So Bourgeois Touchstone series, fantastic. We just played with them. Me and Jeremy love both of these. Highly figured koa back and sides, gorgeous. Bear claw Sitka tops, again hand voiced in Lewiston, Maine. These play great. The necks look great. The finish looks great. The color looks great. And I want to say these are $31.95, I think, for these particular guitars. Available in an OM and a Dread. Very limited. If you are looking, grab one while you can, because there's not very many. All right, I can do that. If you're calling right now, we'll be with you at some point. The store is full. Jeremy must have been playing this, that's why it's out of tune. These are some of the best sounding koa guitars I've ever played. I love what they did with the tail block on this. Looks fantastic. So, yeah, this is a really good option right here. If you get a chance, check it out. It is the Hawaiian Country Boy. I think we have one more Dread that is available right now. So, yeah, cool guitar. I'm in video mode right now. I just feel like I'm still making a video.
You are.
Is that weird?
Kind of, except this is like live.
Yeah.
All right, I turned John's microphone up, so.
Good. Thank goodness. I could tell I was not being heard well.
I just prefer him being quieter, but I'll turn
What's
it up. What's
this, Hinkley?
That was
this?
a 00017 in a different.
Color. Oh yeah. This is actually gonna.
I'm gonna answer
I predict this one's gonna
quick.
sell quick.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah, I'm happy to talk to you.
Go ahead. What do you want?
Let me answer a couple things real quick. Richard said, "Hey guys, the blue stain Bedell is making its public debut on Monday."
What an awesome
Very cool.
guitar! Hey,
Richard came over and visited us.
Yeah.
Got that.
That's
incredible
special.
guitar.
We grabbed one more of the Bedell Blue Stain guitars. I got pictures of
Really?
it for one of my guitar students. Ordered a very customized dreadnought. Have you seen the pictures of that yet?
No, I have not.
I have pictures.
Do you want to?
I got to show you this. I got to show you this picture because this is crazy.
Cheryl
All right,
said,
bear
"Hello,
with me.
I thought I was subscribed, but I was not. Well, I am now." Well, thank you, Cheryl. If you guys just maybe, might not even know if you're subscribed or not, you should subscribe, please.
This is in final stages. First of all, let's look at the Brazilian on the bottom tail block of
Ooh.
this. It's in glue stage for the bridge. This was about a week ago. But wait till you see this top. Now the clamps are on there.
Oh,
That's a blue stained bear claw Sitka top.
Yeah, no, the bear claw is coming through. That's really cool.
Yeah, and the coloring. Wow. Oh, it's just crazy. I'm looking forward to seeing that guitar when it shows up in here. We hand selected the top, hand selected. Nice. That's always awesome. If you ever get a chance and you want to do it, we love doing this. Working with manufacturers, easy to do with Bedell. In fact, we've got that new 1940 Dread that was completely designed with them.
Completely custom. Mike White says he's joining in with his D18 Modern Deluxe.
Yes, he is. He got that last night, picked it up.
Yep.
All right, so we were talking. Why do I believe this one's going to sell quick? This is the 00017 Black Smoke. It has a black and white look, but it also has this dusty kind of finish look to it because it's an open pore, non-gloss style guitar.
That.
Yeah, cool. So that's kind of cool.
Rockin' H is asking, opinion from John. E10D versus D18 for an immediate player. Love to strum, open chords, and a little bit of bluegrass.
You can't go wrong with a D18, first of all. It's such an iconic sound. Everybody knows what it is. Yep. Everybody's well aware. But you also can't go wrong with an E10D. They're just different. If you want that more classic Martin sound, get a D18. If you want something a little bit punchier, a little bit more precise, I would say that E10D is a good choice, plus you save a few dollars. Different sound. There's a thickness, a richness to a D18 that right now I don't know anybody else that's quite matching it. So. I don't.
Okay.
My guess is probably around 17-ish.
I think it's probably going to be the same as the Whiskey Burst one.
Pretty close, I would think.
Do we have that one still?
Did we sell the Whiskey Burst? I think we did.
I think we did, yeah.
Because it's kind of got a little bit of like a bluesy Johnny Cash vibe going on. It's like there's a little bit more growl to it, you know, even just in the look. So, yeah.
Vince says likes it, but not really digging the white pick guard. And Teresa also said it needs a tortoise guard.
It's a cream guard, by the way. Okay. If you can't see it in the pictures, it is not purely white. It is a very creamy colored. I dig it, actually. I like the contrast.
Mike White says, can I set my own price? No.
You can. I just won't sell it to you for that. Duh.
All right. Can you play the most expensive guitar in the shop and the most inexpensive one?
I don't even know what that would be. The 41?
Fun fact, I'm just going to put this out here. We did do a video on this, obviously with a couple different guitars as our stock changed, but we went very much in depth on, you know.
The least expensive as well as the most expensive?
What goes into making a very expensive guitar and the least expensive guitar. I don't even know what
you know what?
Expensive at the moment.
The most expensive Martin guitar, I just got notification we have just got shipped. A D45 will be here on its way. It's on its way right now, so I bet it'll be here next week. So if you're looking for a D45, I got you. Those are hard to get. We've had that on order since May.
Ooh.
So it was one of the first guitars we had. All right, so this is an odd one. I don't remember ordering this, but super cool. Like, so this is a 00 12 fret 28 style Modern Deluxe.
It looks really nice.
0012-28 Modern Deluxe. So it'll have all the modern features in a 00 size. Vince, might be, you were looking for a smaller bodied 12 fret looking thing. This could be something you'd get. And it looks like a VTS top. Obviously, Modern Deluxes all have VTS tops. super cool guitar. Again, all the wood bindings, rosewood back and sides, carbon fiber bridge plate. Does have the liquid metal pins, but they are in the bone color. Yeah, I just love the modern deluxes. My favorite thing is the logo in the abalone. I just think that's always classic. So there you go. The 001228 modern deluxe. And if you're asking me what price it is, I have no clue. 4,100.
5, 6 something, I think.
I would bet. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna look up a 0028.
Yeah.
I bet it's the same price.
It's like every modern deluxe.
$43.99.
There we go.
That's a guess.
$43.99. Because every modern deluxe is going to be the same price across the board, right?
Not everyone, because 18s are going to be less than 28s.
True.
30. I think they got a modern deluxe 35 as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's my guess.
True.
All right. Next set of questions. Nenny?
So far, nobody really has any questions.
They don't
Do you
care.
have what do you think is the most expensive guitar in our shop right now?
McPherson?
Probably a McPherson.
Yeah, that's a good
McPherson.
call. That's a good call,
he's
Trent.
right.
Probably the McPherson. And I don't even know where that's at right now.
Bottom right.
Bottom right, he says. I was looking all the way to the back. This is a gorgeous guitar. This is a McPherson. This is pretty close. This is not the most expensive guitar we've ever had, I can tell you that much. We've had some vintage
not,
guitars, stuff that's in that price range. But this is a McPherson MG 4.5. Look at this figured mahogany back inside. I think it's a bear claw. No, it's just a standard Sitka spruce top. These guitars are so interesting and so...
Mahogany, is it? It was my brain hurts. I can't remember what that one was.
What are you asking?
I didn't think that one was mahogany, or it was like a specific type of mahogany.
This is figured mahogany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just doubt me?
A little bit.
I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's just figured mahogany. It's what it is. Great sounding guitar. They just have so much sustain. Huge low end. Pretty neat. Hey guys, I've been playing quite a bit that new 1940 prototype from Bedell. I gotta say, it's knocking my socks off. I love playing that guitar. This morning, Jason had to tell me to get off of it and get to work. Because I came in and we've been putting it on the Tone Traveler. Guess what, you guys? All those people on the Martin Forum who think that that is a waste of time, I can tell you, I guarantee you, it makes a difference. We had that guitar. We've had it on there for 2 days now. We recorded it the second day. I can tell you there was a difference there in just 24 hours. Less than that. It was probably about 14 hours. And I can tell you there was a dramatic difference. And then again in another 24 hours after that. Awesome. I love that guitar. It sounds incredible. It's just a beefy monster.
Yep. Next question. How and where did you learn how to play the guitar?
So I worked through a lot of different people. A lot of it was on my own. I wasn't supposed to be playing
Somebody
guitar.
said Jason taught John how to play guitar.
That's about true.
Correct, yeah.
That's true.
That's
My dad kind of got me started, and then we kind of went from there. And I worked with some various different players. I was very fortunate. I was around a lot of great musicians as a kid. They spent time with me. They would help me. And then as I continued to grow, they continued to help me, which was awesome. And I enjoyed every bit of it. And then I just kind of let me... as we started touring, I started being around all of my heroes, which allowed me to become an even better player. It was a great way to grow up, and I had so much support all the way through it, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So just, I mean,
Here, there, and everywhere.
That's the best
Books,
way to learn, though.
videos. We didn't have
different
YouTube
people,
and all that kind of stuff.
Slowing down tracks. And
We used to have
figuring it out,
a cassette recorder that would half speed, so everything would go an octave lower, and we just learned how to do things half the speed. I had that and used that quite a bit when I was learning. There's just lots of different ways, but I just had so much input by way of albums and recordings and people and things that I just kind of figure out on my own. It was pretty awesome.
All right, next question.
Immerse yourself in it. If you're going to become, and you really want to become a great player, immerse yourself. Don't just go off of who's working with you. I mean, Trent was one of my students at one point, but he took it a whole lot of other directions at the same time, because otherwise he would have just been a crummy version of me. And nobody wants an even crummier version of me. Nobody wants that. That would be awful. So.
All right, then they asked, do you read music?
I can. I don't often. I did. I also play the violin and fiddle. That's where I learned my music. I've never really used written music for guitar stuff. I do for violin because there is no such thing really as tab for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do.
All right.
I'm going to get out of this room here because I know there's some customers that probably want to look at some of the guitars in there, and we're blocking that whole room. So, yes, sir.
You know our friend Jim next door?
I do. Jim was just on the thing right here.
He sent this.
Oh, I love it. Look at this.
What the heck?
I dig it right there.
Oh,
that's
sick.
Clean, and that's my name on there too.
What's your name?
Oh my gosh,
So
I'm gonna totally.
Jim.
I appreciate that, Jim.
Hey.
This is cool. Look at this. That's me.
That's it.
Got my logo right here. Thank you very much, Jim. Awesome. He was just talking here just a minute ago. Very cool. I appreciate that. This is my red cap. I don't know that brand, but I'm gonna be wearing it now.
Cool.
I'm gonna go get like all
It's
on
not that
this.
floral, but I mean.
It is true. Yeah, where is the floral print? What happened? Jeez.
That's cool though. That's
It
really
is
sick.
super cool. I love it. Thank you very much, buddy.
Let's see. Looking up stuff. Sorry, the comments go quickly.
They do go
Any
quickly.
Questions, by the way. I mean, we're here. I don't really see a ton of questions.
Hey, let me get a knife while we're
Maybe I should
waiting.
Stop. Okay, yeah. Maybe I should stop asking.
How are you doing, Jerry? I haven't seen this guy in a long while. I'm doing okay. You got a knife down here?
Oh no.
Kind of blade you want? You want sharp?
I would like a sharp one. Yes, please.
I moved the cord accidentally. All right, quick question.
Go for it.
Herb was saying, will I need to sell my D18 Golden Era and buy the Bedell to replace it? I mean,
I'm going to tell you, if they decide to put this into production, it is honestly one of the greatest dreadnought mahogany guitars I have ever played. And that's saying a lot. It's so much fun. It is so big, has so much character. It sounds like a new version of my guitar. That's what it sounds like.
Jim says Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you as well, Jim. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it.
Come visit us.
Yeah.
Rich did. You need to come down here.
All right.
But we appreciate it.
This is, look at this, Acoustic Shoppe BB. BB. I'm going to take that stool because it's easier to use than the one with the back.
Trent was killing it last night. He live streamed his show, apparently.
Did you really, Trent?
That's cool. I didn't know if you guys were live streaming it. Cool.
Trent, yesterday we were supposed to be doing the, what were we doing yesterday? Shop Talk. He did. He ended up doing a live stream. It just wasn't ours. He goes, hey, I got to leave. My favorite line is, I know this is, it is, it's small, it's a BB. I love the line when he was in here on Monday or Tuesday. He goes, hey, I'm going to have to go do my show tomorrow. I'll have to leave at 11. I have a show at like 1. Is that okay? It's like, Trent, no. What is I going to say? No? Of course you can go play your gig. Of course. Anyway. All right. Here we are, the BB, number 1160. Mahogany back sides on this. Sitka spruce top. The greenish color sunburst. I love the green tint sunburst. That's
Very cool.
super cool. This Tex, if you're watching right now, this is one he was kind of interested in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it sounds good, right?
What iris he has, because he didn't try his iris first. He got it, I'm pretty sure, before we were selling iris. Texas here, he'll talk
but it's not real. People say that, but there's no frets, so it can't be a tab.
Don says, my birthday is Christmas Day. Does that mean that you will give me a free Elliott Capo?
No.
Okay. Vince said that he was a fan of your set list, Trent.
It probably hit. I could see. I know most of Trent's set list. It hits Vince's it's right down his lane.
Question: your choice or recommendation of a capo for a flat fretboard classical guitar with nylon strings. Have any strong opinion about that?
I think I'm slightly flat. I don't feel like I hit my E. I like, honestly, see, I was a good full step. I like the NS capos for those, actually, the classicals. And honestly, I think a really cool one is that NS Plus, I think they call it, that has the soft radius material. That would be really good for nylon because you can go flat, you can go radius, and I think it's wide enough to be able to handle a 2-inch width. So.
Gotcha.
Go ahead.
How's the edge of the fretboard and the polish on the frets feel/appear on that Iris?
This is finished in a high end. There's no fret dress issues here at all.
Not rolled.
I mean, they are, if they're dressed correctly, they all are kind of rolled at an angle, and there's no edge right to this that I can feel. But they kind of do the rounded with a little bit of a diamond cut on the very ends of them. So there is kind of a triangle that you see, but this was less so than like Santa Cruz and a couple of those companies really make it a distinct looking triangle on their end of their fret dress. But this is well put. This almost has a biscuit cone resonator sound. Guitar. I dig it a lot. This is the BB from Iris.
All right, so now we have some more questions and stuff loaded up. Lee said you're good at being able to tune by ear while keeping conversation. It's a cool little.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a skill.
Kind of.
It's interesting.
Jose just joined and is reminding the folks, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Do
I
it.
turned my mic up. I think that this is probably a 5
Older
level
one?
now. Let me know, guys.
Yep.
Flyfish Jim says, do you take trade-ins?
Yeah,
We do.
absolutely. Only if they're
Peter,
good.
depending on what it is. Yeah.
If it ain't no good, I don't want it.
Peter says, the NS Plus, do you carry those? We do,
NS Plus.
right?
What is the NS Plus?
The capo that we were just talking
Yeah, I think we do. Isn't it called the NS Plus? I see it right now. So let me.
We can go over there.
Yeah, it's the one with the black card on it.
Okay, gotcha.
Got it silver and it's the radius is it's called the Pro Plus NS Pro Plus Capo.
There you go.
They're super cool, soft material, easily able to handle any radius.
Can you explain why manufacturers control what you can sell a guitar for?
To help protect us? To be honest with you, it has all come down to that. Here is the hardest part, and again, this is always a touchy subject when it comes to you folks out there who are wanting to get the best prices and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. And I get it. Everybody, you know, it's tough times. We're all trying to get it. But there are a lot of stores that don't have very much overhead at all, that don't run a store. In fact, right now the new trend is most of the stores are going to appointment only, where they can staff one person, maybe two people in them. Makes it a lot easier, or never have a showroom where they show off anything at all. One of the biggest guitar stores in this state even that does a lot of high-end builds is only appointment. They have a small little tiny showroom where they just cater it to whoever they have for the appointment, and they don't have to worry about putting anything else. They just put all of it in boxes and they keep it that way. So they can afford to sell for less than what we can, because we have so much staff running media, running all that kind of stuff. So what they came up with was a MAP program. It's still discounted. The margins are pretty darn low, even at full MAP price. But the idea of this was to make it a fairer marketplace for those of us who have to run this. Because if we left it all the way open to some of those discount stores, like I'm not going to name a bunch of them, but there are probably about 15 of them that at one time, especially, I was one of the reasons we weren't so pushing hard for Martin in the very beginning before they had MAP protection. Well, we did. By the time we started, they did. But when I first started selling guitars, Martin didn't have MAP protection, and it made for pricing that would be just barely over cost for some stores.
Shoot,
because they had none.
You did do discounting and stuff at whatever that.
When I worked at the music, when I worked at a music store out in Colorado, it used to be a totally different style of selling guitars.
At least it was always like that. Yeah.
It was, you know, it was always negotiations, but we'd also start with a much higher margin. MAP is actually lower margin or profit space than what we used to start with when I worked at that store, which was, you know, we had a lot of space, and then what we'd do is work with a customer to get it down to a place where they were at. Now it's already pre-discounted. This is the level, and nobody's allowed to price anything below that advertised.
It's the same thing as electronics.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, if you guys go to Apple,
the same thing.
Apple has been this way. You never see anybody put Apple products on sale. They'll add gift cards or stuff like that to it. But it's in order to make it a fair marketplace for everybody.
All right, going off of that, or to the next subject. Can you play an E10 OM and an E6 OM?
E10, do I have both of them?
So then he was asking, it's the regular Sitka with mahogany, and they want to hear the difference on the Adirondack. That is correct. So the 10 will be Adirondack, the 6 will be Sitka. Both have mahogany.
I have a 10 here. Do we have the 6 here as well?
I'm not too sure.
Oh, we do! This is going to be great.
Well, there we go. I can take one of those whenever you come back over here. I'll hold one. John, what's your favorite Bourgeois OM currently in the shop? I already know the answer.
I already know what that is.
I'll grab this one.
I know exactly which one it is. Well, there's two, but I can tell you, I know which one my favorite is.
Tell me.
It's going to be the large sound hole.
Yeah.
Signature. Yeah, I love that guitar. Everything about that's right.
You've been a big fan of the Koa that we were filming with today.
It is pretty darn nice.
Pretty nice, yeah.
But that one's already sold, so it's not really in here. All right, this is the E6.
So that was a 6, and this is a 10.
Those of you guys who have followed our channel, no, did we lose audio again?
I see it there. Said no audio?
Plug it in and we'll find out.
It's there.
It's all there. Anyway, those of you guys who follow the channel know that there's a bunch of forum people and stuff that all go off about how Adirondack takes so much longer to break in and than Sitka does. I just listened to these two guitars. I'm going to tell you, this automatically had more power and more openness than what it had before.
Okay, so the comments real quick that just went on. Jamie said no audio. Vince, Mark, like 15 people immediately said I have audio, and then he said never mind, it was me, sorry.
Way to go, Jamie.
That's funny. Unmute it.
By the way, you never called me back, and I need to put in badges. So.
Okay. Well, you need to do that then, yeah. That's funny.
But anyway, out of the box, this guitar has more power, more headroom, more volume than the 6 does. I disagree with those on the forums that give me the Adirondack takes too long to break in and blah, blah, blah.
I've never heard that in my entire life.
It is literally at every single forum I've been to. I just can't get into Adirondack. It's just too stiff when you buy it, and it takes... I've never had a guitar that I have felt like it was being held back by its Adirondack spruce. Never. It just never happened.
What an interesting opinion. Okay, so Herb says, which Iris model was that?
Is the BB.
Just the BB?
It's just a BB.
Okay, just a little BB.
It's a BB. It's a bebe. If you ever watch Schitt's Creek, that was her deal. She never said baby. Did you know this? Did you watch that show?
I have not watched that show.
And my wife.
I think I need to watch that show.
You need to watch that show. I know you.
Yeah.
You would love that show.
Probably. I probably
My wife
would.
thought it was one of the greatest deal. But wow, what is her name? The mom character in there. She's perfect in there. Every time she said baby throughout the entire, was it 4 seasons?
The entire show.
She never said it the same way. It's the bebe, BB, hey BB.
Such a funny. I love
but she was able to think through that,
like that
and be able to. It's hilarious. What a great comedy.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
And then Tex was saying, aren't those both torrified? Yes, both of those models were torrified that we just did. Let's see. I'm gonna go back and look at some more comments real quick. Rupert said, what if you customize the guitar and sell it? Would the price controls still apply?
Yes and no. There are some rules, but you are correct. When we customize builds, like if we were to build the TAS 58595, in fact, we did this. Their map price was actually higher than what we put it at. And we were able to kind of control that one a little bit better because I wanted to give better value for that particular guitar. Since it was a custom guitar that nobody else was able to carry, it gave us the option of being able to do our own price. That's actually how Guitar Center gets away with their own models from a lot of brands.
Oh, yeah?
Is they will order a whole bunch of stuff, and it's an exclusive model. Sweetwater does this all the time. If you notice, there's a Sweetwater exclusive Martin models, Taylor models, all these. The advantage they get is they get to sell that for whatever price they want to sell it for. So that's how they're able sometimes to get guitars at lower prices than the rest of us. It kind of stinks, but I also understand where it comes from, because if I was able to order 400 of the same exact model, I would expect to get a discount and be able to do whatever I wanted with it too. So,
yeah.
you know.
All right, so we have an amp question next. Are you guys fans of the Fender acoustic guitar amps at all, or is there another brand in the same price range that you would recommend? In
the same price range? Yes, there is. The Fender Acoustic Sonics are okay. I don't have a problem with them. I do think there are better. I personally, in that same price point, the NuX, NU-X, to me, more value for the money. The cool thing about the NuX is it comes with a drum machine already built in, a loop station already built in, multiple effects. It's controllable by Bluetooth, and the tone of the thing is amazing. Rechargeable on the 80 and the 40. The 60 is not, but the other ones are rechargeable. Fantastic sounding amp. If you want a workhorse amp that you're going to be going out gigging with, just go ahead and buy a Fishman loud box. The Fishman loud boxes have proven for the last 25 years that they are just consistent. They sound great. They will work forever. They just work. So that's a fantastic option.
Is the AC25 like right there?
The AC25 is brand new. That's a little bitty one. It's also a great one. I think you'd be happier with an Acoustic Sonic.
I
would say, yeah. I think we have an 80. I saw one on the wall here right now, AC80 or maybe an AC60. One of the others here.
That needs
So,
to be online.
Yeah.
I'll look at that later.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
I'm not in charge of products, I can tell you that much.
Me neither. Yet I turn stuff online. All right. Jason is asking.
From next door?
Not that Jason. No, not the other. Not that Jason. A different Jason. Okay. I got an OM 28 CS Martin recently. Do you feel that the Martin high E string is easy to pull down to the point where it reaches the edge of the fret and buzz? I switched to 13s, not working.
You might want to get that one looked at and set up. Again, I don't have access to your guitar. What commonly happens, two things will commonly happen. One, a nut could be just a millimeter, not even a millimeter, just barely moved over just enough that gets close to the edge. But again, since they have to dress these frets and come at an angle, if they dressed majority of the frets at a little bit steeper angle, you're going to be more apt to hit that edge and want to fly off. So my guess is it's not about the Martin. Now that again could be also your playing style too. I had a student that would come in from the very top, and when he grabbed his bottom string, he'd grab it from the top and he kind of pushed down because it was natural to do that, and that always pushed him down, like for a G string, to push it and roll it off of the top. Those are the three options that I would say look at. It could be you, it could be setup, but I don't think Martin necessarily is any different than anybody else.
Yeah, this is Jason G, who I do remember was on the fingerstyle contest, one of the finalists. So it might be yeah.
I doubt it. If he's that level of player, he probably knows better than pull it off the edge. I'm betting it's a setup thing.
Yeah.
And in that case, if you're seeing it in multiple spaces, I'd get that nut looked at, because I'm betting it may be that nut got cut just a little bit close to the edge.
Well,
and I had a guitar that was done that way by a luthier friend. That was fantastic, but he just missed the mark by, it only takes a millimeter, so.
All right. What was the price on the E10?
I have it in my hand, so that's why I know.
You still have the 10, there we go.
I'm holding it, E10 OMTC, $15.49. Again, this one will fall also in our Dreadnought guarantee, so you will have 30 days to try it out. If you don't like it, send it back. We'll just be responsible for the shipping costs. If you keep it and decide a year from now, up to a year from now, you're like, you know what, I love this guitar, but I think I might want to step up to something a little bit nicer, we can get up to 90% of what you paid for it in trade-in value. So that's pretty awesome. Plus, you'll get all kinds of extra goodies and things that only go for that Dreadnought guarantee. And again, exclusive to the Acoustic Shop. So check it out. Speaking of other specials, we need to talk about this. Martin Guitars, for the rest of this month, are doing 36 months of 0% financing. Right now, if you buy any Martin guitar over $450, you're going to see a tag that says 18, but we have updated that to 36 months of 0% financing. Now, again, I always want to warn people, and the guys on the phone will do it too. Synchrona has now added a convenience fee of 2% to your initial payment. Or the purchase of that, so 2% to the purchase price of that guitar, but from then on it'll be 0% interest, equal payments all the way through the rest of that ownership.
Here's a gift card.
Oh yeah, we're also doing that.
Right? Yeah.
We're also doing that right now. I forgot about this deal. All right, also going on through the end of the month is our gift card. This is the gift giving extravaganza. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it is right now. For every $500 you spend, you get a $50 gift card. So in this case, it's $1,500. You get three $50 gift cards for this.
Dude, that's
you know how much that equals?
Good amount
$150.
that you could put towards an acoustic amp.
Here's what you're supposed to do with that. These are to give. It's called a gift card. You give a gift to somebody else. But I know you guys. You guys are the Acoustic Shop fans. You wouldn't do that. You would keep that $150 for yourself.
Years. I wouldn't give you a gift card, John. I'd keep the gift card for myself.
You would. I know you would.
Yeah.
Hey. Speaking of which, did you guys know Hinckley bought her first guitar last night?
I did buy a guitar, yeah.
She's scared for me to tell people that, because now everyone's going to expect you to come and play it.
I'm never going to play
in
on
6 months.
Ever.
You had to play on a shop talk. We're going to get Hinckley in 6 months to play something. You Are My Sunshine, maybe?
Sure.
Yeah, Trent, you could do it with her. Duet with our media team.
Sure.
That would be awesome. I love it.
I'm
Trent can play the ukulele.
Way from playing
tuba.
Anything.
I want Trent to play tuba,
Gotcha.
and you could play your new guitar. Trent,
Okay.
can you do the tuba?
He said boom, boom, boom. You're right.
Anyway,
right.
seriously, 36 months on Martin guitars. Ooh, you can even combine it. Get 36
They're asking
months
what I
on
bought
Martin,
real quick.
and you would get $50 gift
Yeah.
cards for it.
Just to tell the people what I bought a PCH because I'm not
Two?
good. A 2. Though,
No, she
because
got-
I think
she got
that
inspired. All
Rosewood
right.
would be cool.
I want to explain Hinkley just real quickly.
Why
I'm
are
going
you
to try to
explaining my
explain.
purchases?
Because you need to be explained.
That's
we all
fine.
know that.
That's fine.
We
You
all
can
know
do
it.
that.
All right. Hinkley has been talking about buying a guitar for 2 years now.
I've worked here for 3 years.
Yeah, but for
so
2 of them, you have
I
been
was genuinely
planning on,
probably considering it. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's been back and forth. And then we got in, finally, the PCH2s with the classic tops.
Yeah.
And as soon as I opened one on this last batch, when I opened them on that deal, you said to me that day, you said, I think I'm going to have to buy one of these.
Yeah, no, it was the second that you did clarify that they probably won't come back.
That's the other
that-
side
see,
of it.
because John here is a salesman, actually, in case you guys didn't realize. Yeah, it's just a little PCH. Maybe I'll, we'll see.
By the way, if you haven't seen the PCH2 classics, we did it on the last video. They haven't all hit onto our website yet.
They have not yet
Some of
because
them
we're
have.
still waiting on.
I'm trying to get them inspected. Thomas is so busy. It's been me. It's my fault.
Yeah.
But the classic finish on the PCH2 look great. They don't
Yeah.
exist, but I bought every
My-
one that they have.
Finish too looked a little bit different than the other ones, so that's why
That's
I
because
had
I
to.
scratched it.
Really? That's
Yeah.
nice. So I had
I'm
to.
a nice guy.
But yeah,
It's what I do.
We'll see. We'll see what's up. Let's see. I
Yeah.
want to read off more comments because this one was actually a good one, real quick. From Rolo says, "Do you guys have or had an SC 18 or 28?" And
We
what
have
do you
not.
think about the body style? Though?
I'll let you have this back.
Okay.
We just finished an SC8, not 18, what was that, a 13? SC13. We have not had a 18 or 28. Those came out last year this time for the NAMM show, and we've had one on order since we became a dealer. They have not showed up. So honestly, that's the deal, is we just haven't had one because they haven't been available in the
Yeah.
new 28s. But I like the SC. I think it's a really unique body. We were just discussing this in the review. We just finished
get
filming.
ready in about 5 months to hear John's full opinion on it because we film out
That's so true.
very far ahead.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah.
It's an innovative guitar. It is very comfortable. I tell you where I really think it excels more than any guitar out there, the crossover player. If you are primarily an electric player and you want something that is as comfortable to play, has an offset body, has the neck angle that's completely adjustable to be able to be easy playing, easy to maneuver guitar, the SCs are incredible for that. If you're looking for a standard Martin sound, it's not your guitar. It's just not. But if you're looking for a player-friendly guitar, the SC is fantastic.
Nice. All right. This was Jason talking again about the, you're saying getting the nut checked out. He said, "Thank you, I'll check that out. What's your favorite acoustic guitar pickup? Looking between a Fishman Rare Earth mic blend and the LR Baggs Hi-Fi Duet. Maybe both. Worried about sound dampening."
So if you're doing large venues with high stage volume, lean on those magnetic pickups. I'm not a big magnetic player normally. Now there's one magnetic pickup that I do know of from Schertler that does a really good job of sounding pretty darn acoustic. But the more you go towards magnetic pickups, the less acoustic they sound. A little bit compressed, a little bit there. Now, the Hi-Fi Duet is a fantastic pickup. I've been a fan of the K&K forever. When LR Baggs was funny because 5 years ago they were kind of trashing the K&K, but most of us super acoustic players were like, this is as acoustic as it gets. It doesn't sound as electric as what most acoustic guitars through a pickup system sounded like, so it was a little bit of a blending, but they do tend to be a little bit bottom heavy, but easy to control. To me, easier to control that low end on a K&K than it is to fix the high end on most other transducers. Then came out the Hi-Fi. Hi-Fi was LR Baggs' version of a K&K, and it's fantastic. It did a really good job. Then they came out with the Duet. I haven't personally put one in a guitar yet to be able to experiment, but I did experiment with one at the NAMM show last year. It sounds really, really good, and by all reasons, it should sound great.
We tested it in the guitar, which is
Did you?
going to be the LR Bags guitar.
Oh yeah,
Technically had it.
that's true. True.
So
Yep.
and that video
It's a
will be
great
coming
sounding
out.
pickup.
Yeah.
I would bet for you as a player, fingerstyle player, I would probably be more happy with the hi-fi duet.
We've heard nothing but good things, at least for sure. Like
Yep.
literally nothing but good things. Let's see. I feel like the SC is a little expensive for a laminate back and sides. What do you think about that?
The 18 and 28 are not, though,
He
laminate
was talking about
sides
the
and back.
10, yeah.
Yeah.
He clarified
I think it's the 13
SC10.
is what we have right now.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Okay, so there's an argument for laminate back and sides, and I think a lot of us end up discounting laminates just automatically. I will tell you this, Yairi was of the belief, all the way till his passing, I believe, that guitars built with laminate back and sides actually had more projection and more resonance. There's an argument to that. It's less depth for sure. There's presence that kind of happens from a laminate. It reflects better. So, you know, I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that. For what the advantages that you have, it's mostly about playability out of the SC. So in that case, I have much less issues with, I mean, most people that are going to play the SC are going to have it plugged in anyway. And in my opinion, I would find that the laminate sides and back is less of an issue than, you know, because again, it's
That's
just thinner
true,
body.
yeah.
It's not going to have as much depth
Yeah.
to the sound
That's
anyway.
a good point. Will you sell the Bags guitar? We've answered this a couple times.
I guess we could probably
Maybe
get
not.
it.
always get it in,
I don't
yeah.
have them on order, and I think I discussed this. And when the video comes out, it's such a limited audience. I just couldn't justify stocking it. I'm afraid it would sit. We may sell one or two at the beginning,
Yeah.
but after that, I think it would sit for a long time, and I didn't want to run Bags through that. So
It's business.
yeah,
It's business.
It's just business.
It's business, guys. You gotta
It's
make
just
decisions and
business.
stuff. Okay, those were all the comments that we
All
got,
of them.
by the way. So
Good.
I think that we should probably call it. And
we
go
should.
do
I
other
still got to
stuff.
go film some more.
Yeah, you gotta do that with us.
Yeah, and you want to go, right? I got in-laws coming to town here. Hey, everybody
really?
ready for Christmas? I am.
Yeah, I am.
I'm not actually. My wife's, I think, still buying all kinds of stuff.
Really?
Things are coming.
I've got to buy a couple more things.
I have not yet shopped for my wife. That's probably a problem, right? I don't even know what she wants.
Ah!
She knows. She knows. She knows. We did get ourselves a trip planned this year, so I think we're going to call that
That's
our gift.
the Christmas gift.
I think it was like her birthday, her anniversary, all of that
the
stuff all
anniversary and Christmas gift. Yeah,
tied
that's
in
right there.
together. That's how we
Yeah.
roll. Anyway, yes. I hope you guys are ready. Again, tons of cool financing options. We have more instruments on the way. If you don't see it on our website, call us, 417-720-1223, because I'm running behind getting things on there. Again, my fault. Whole nother shipments coming in here from Eastman, should be here next week, covering some of the stuff we have missing. E1Ds are available right now. We have a ton of them. 305s, 315s, more of those PCH2 in the classic finish. I bought every one that they had available.
And we are trying our hardest to get through orders, by the way. I
We
think
are.
that the official cutoff date, by the way, for UPS is the
To guarantee. It's
18th
not a
to
cutoff
guarantee.
date.
That's true.
I want to point that out. Everybody's all flipping out that next week
But do you want to
will-
risk it?
Yes,
Okay.
I do. I'm gonna.
Okay.
By golly. No,
Okay.
things are coming. There's again, Martin just told me that they have a D45 on its way. I saw another modern deluxe of some sort that was coming.
Cool.
Yeah, some cool stuff that'll be arriving here in the next few days. So I'm pretty excited about that too. That's all I got, guys.
Okay.
Hope you guys had fun with me. It is New Guitar Thursday. Trent was here, by the way, in case you didn't already know. Hinkley is here. Is that a new camera you have? I see this thing on top
yeah.
there. Is
I
that
haven't
new?
used it this entire time.
Really? So we buy this gear and you don't use it? Thank
Yeah.
you very much, Hinkley. That makes me feel really good about why we spend our money. That's
Sorry.
fantastic.
Why does anybody want to, like, this is what you guys would see the entire time of me reading comments. Hold on, let me show them. This is what you guys would see the entire time. Can you see it, John?
I can imagine what it is.
This
Yeah,
is
that
what,
looks good.
This is what they'll end up seeing
little
the whole
forehead.
time. The light. You'll just look at the lights in my forehead.
Hey, you know what we're gonna do? Jason doesn't know this yet either. We just got invited
What?
to the Fox Morning Show here in Springfield Thursday of next week.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my 2 girls and I'm gonna make them sing,
Okay.
doing some Christmas songs. So it should be me, Jeremy, and Jason. My 2 girls agreed to do it. I was surprised. My 16-year-old
Really?
did not chicken out. She said, she sent me a text this morning. I asked her last night, and she said, I don't know, Dad. I don't know. And then I got a text
That's cool, though.
this morning. She goes, I want to do the TV show, Dad. I went, bah, like that, and ends up. So hopefully we'll get that done. So be looking for that. It's on their Springfield Fox Morning. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
It's that show.
And then
Look
the
for
other
it.
cool thing is NAMM coming up. So
NAMM is coming
get
up.
Excited,
I'm
get
booking
your
all the appointments.
notifications Ready,
It's
yeah.
gonna be cool. I know what's
I'm
coming
excited.
from Martin. I know what's coming from Eastman.
Oh, we have such a fun team this time. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Yes,
I'm gonna
we
be so
do.
irritated.
That's the
I'm
golden
gonna co-host.
team.
Hey, you know what we just did?
Honestly.
I didn't tell you this. You don't know this yet.
Okay.
We just booked our flights. We're not flying with you guys. Guess what we're doing?
What?
We're taking my dad on Saturday.
Really?
Yeah, Dad's coming. He's going to be with
sick.
us. So it'll be Dad, me, and Jeremy and Jason.
That's such
We're
a
gonna
good
spend
team.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday all together, just the 3 of us running around LA, San Diego, all that kind of area, doing some fun stuff.
Cool.
Just being bros. We're going to be bros, y'all.
Just some dudes.
With my dad. And
fun.
it'll be a good
That's
time.
actually really cool.
And then we'll see you guys come in here, and that's when all the fun will go out the window because you guys are fun sponges.
Rude.
That's what you do.
We are not. That's cool though. That's really cool.
It is cool. I'm actually
Exciting.
kind of excited about it. I'm not excited to be gone that long, but I am excited to have some time with Dad, running around his favorite deal. He's going to run us through every Hollywood studio
I'm sure.
with every.
Are you prepared for the
No,
museums?
he's
Does
going
he
to
have
walk
the
me out.
itinerary prepared?
He's
Yeah.
he's still in that mode of I don't know why he wasted his money ordering them tickets. That's the way my dad does. I doubt I'll even be able to walk. By
Oh,
then.
that's funny. No, that's exciting though. That's super cool. All right, so that's that. Yeah, get your leave any comments. Yeah, okay, he's gonna do that. Leave your comments in the comment section if you have any else. Bye bye, guys. Nobody will want to buy that.